ewo Abeka Junction Ghana hani amano ni radio stations ahodo pii no nyina akabom efa kase boya to apeti wiase ama nipa dodo no a enye bi etie awie yi ensem a yaboaboa no e de besomo no ne edi makoten ebini de no Lincoln University for a year abasobodi ode mo mampani watwa sensen na awie yi yebedi ho enkomo Assemblies of God Ghana kasa edi afa ho eno so awie yi yedi mo asem bebam Chief of Staff Julius Debra SA ebi brema toya man yendi yenhu dwa sede se na efata.
High cost of trade and delays at ports and corridors, amongst others, continue to limit intra-regional trade.
Na World Bank empanimfo achechirem say Ghana $20 million na sikano yede ne a yede ba be amo tosi ehu adwuma Ghana.
We're now getting financing from the Dutch government that we're trying to bring in, Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Professor of Sociology Bako ya wowo omensu apon kasiemu akasa se yese emma a wo mu dida nwuma no edi dwuma banki eboa ma wo mu sika mu pi ene watimi aye adwuma ne ye.
Nancy adwen ho ne se obi tua sa sika na ase kyeresen so onim se ne obaye a obepe sika na ba be tua e nya adeko asase yes san ye nu a ebeboan
awie ye biso galamse kono ye twaso ana ye toaso ana ye wom ensem bi ka wonu ho ne yese ne koso de somo sa peace from tobre kase.
Yadi asedama MTN say we there for you everywhere you go. Sisi anom. What the MTN is no enesum Ghana for nyina. Ni awo yadi ama ye enie o download yam. Ye my MTN app we ya wo cost seamless. Na wie de wonya ni didiam. This way chocolate drink ni abehia eye enso hye onye bia na ejetimi aboasiesie ni pedua no. Ye frame your hine wam kase bo ahine mene. Mame biama kwafo ena.
Mama ya kunadu Afrika sebonu nsemni na wotwe wie ye edi wura na wotwe mu ene pie se suapon baako ye wo America memu Lincoln University na no wo hihye adwuma senko de be show mampani John Dramani Mahamman munyam afi ye nka bi hyemu a wo so mo ane kan ye wo matwe asensen adan matwe asensen a yase enipa bi frigana ha sei atwa de srede e de akwakomo mo se o mampani John Dramani Mahamman sa bill bi na akwakopiem ra hyebedwamu a ye de ba be sisafo yi a wo mu di anyambra sam kwan ene wo madwuma wo ye de ba be so ano e wo man mu a yenso so sebe wo mo nsamfo so no wo makosama ne se ba bia wo gina enti Lincoln fo no ntie na se de ositie na wonso so mo so no se ye pene so e hye na nimunyam a na se de wo ye na efe na yetete ne sa na omanfo so mumiemu sem na abahwe kra na nei fake news na ye bosremu ka asem bi enti ezentrefo de akire na ye de akire afa ya kwakote afri Ghana ba na msifo atena ye wo Washington DC wa America memu se ai yampa wo manya ho adanse na se university suapon no aba ba kirem se de ye si toato adwene ne ye be kyekire mra ade atia kodwo besia ene oba gengen ene woni a sabi odi frani masam no eno so nti ene omu gina ya wo mo se ne abasobode ne enya nto a enya ntua na wei ekie kotu ana eka ye shirt sabasa ye di hu nkomo wo mo akwotwetwe betum die na wo se di nkomo nti o my Ghana mu enipa asore agina brim se sabi oba ye oba bema ye bema oba ne bema ne frompa bema ene oba ne frompa nipa ye born se wo ye oba ontimi nsese mfiri oba ye mu nkoye bema ya mamre mu no bema ntumi ntuni dua enka so akofo oba eba e de atua ne ba binti wasesa ba ba ye oba sa no nipa ntimi nka so ye okra wo ye dua wo ye ahoma se de nyame bo wo na wupie na wote ne saa na wote enti ye wo nipa wo mo dwen saa kwan yi so na wo mo edia eda won so eye National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values ye be say ye kwa mo akache na ye ne brafo lawyer Moses Fo amani edi enkomo efa de Lincoln fo ya ye hu manya ntia sa ahoma ne sinsen wiem begidi pa sensen ya ne sensen wiem nyanyanom eti se tomwa ye ne bedi enkomo
na ye da so agine mu wasansem we mu nti yankohwe sene asori a ye mampene excellency John Dramani mama wokọ na fe enkrata atenti a wodi epie amontene so ya Assemblies of God Ghana wonsem enie wase wotin nsem no a wo mani shopa na Ghana mampene excellency John Dramani mahama ebrim ye kasa die womo fam ne chi se wo fam emfa wo kra ne gina yesi a Lincoln suapon no ada ne de womo de wo kan se womo de hye wa ya de pam wase bebi agina se asori mu Lincoln University gina yesi osi no wo ye na adwene se bia wo ye se ne be ya o man penny excellency John Dramani mahama amanfo be kasetia nanso anim se ne omo ye no wo mo hye ne enyonyam na afeso asori a wo kwa eye Assemblies of God Ghana Chelsea de no wo ho so pa wato aso ye wo Chelsea we ye be hwam Acts chapter 5 verse 41 senya esi etie na Sahendren fo anasa wani a na ye nyankopon ekitafo wo mu free Sahendren na afi wade a wade to dwa nyina se ye ni age we wurade mum emfa ho ne tebia kora ya femu sisi a ye kase empanifo akuku dam ye nintinem wani esom ewa asori mu kire se a ye ni age pa eni je ne kire se abro yakoma so ye hu ne yenka ye hu ne yenye si ye de hye prekope obi fi se bia wo ye na de ebe tete no wo ye na de ebe ka ne nipadua nanso wasori gina ka kire wiase nyina se ade ye frɛ ne LGBTQI+ no kwa bia so won so sa so no wanyi ntum asori na to so ya watches wo kai emre bi atwam kom 2024 ansan ye beto abanom senya Ghana mampene excellency John Dramani mama kra so de yam wo gina simpie ni apaso no kasa yem na wo che na dwen afa lesbian gayism and afeso bisexual one ya transgender dwumedie na mampene so wono de wo hwetro konkron ne sika na afeso senya honhom atenka ne sitia echese wo ba yo ba bema ye bema sebie se ye de frasa Mr. de wo hunu bi da Ghana ya mamre ene ya mamre tiasa so ena akwa Bible no mu etie nto no de ne sunsum ka kire ne se ye wo ba ene ye wo bema Assemblies of God Ghana mpeni for kire se wedie wo mu gina sa kwan we som aka kire wani ye asore ma wo som ewa ban ni mem na afeso ankrankra de se kura wugidie mu den na afeso wa bra abo a wuguso a wo bo nyina no ma ne nye nhweso de mapa ema afofrom eba no wugidie pa se bia bebia wugina ema ne him da sebe eni kwanso kase obi abra bobi ni obi ni ye bia wo ye ntino ka wo de na hye na afi morals awo no wa ba besisem ye gina we so aka kira so emanyina na afeso Christopher wo my Ghana musem eni ye mapa ye ekoso enye ne ye papa ye lesbian gayism bisexual transgender eni queerfo abra bon sebe matin ka kira me seme ya kwada entu anam hono mu a wanyini pa ne suban ne ya wo da ne di nya ye emofra de wo se abrabo a wo bo wo my Ghana mu entene bia da yekoy nkotodwanim si yakobom paya yammom paya nsa asafurade se sa nkrofo ya brabo ya wonu hyu ya wo moda ne di wo my Ghana mu enumie bia da enka wo my nom nyankopon hya ya my tiase my Ghana after Reverend Ernest Breakwan wono ye General Secretary Edema Assemblies of God Ghana and an insashen krate yase
Yeda so ejina mampenye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na kache na braminu gusua ye kasei na wutie kasebo no sesei wakopiem ewo US abruchimemu ye amanseku batan womo ehia mo kase baako ya wapeja Ghana ne abibiman ade baako ha womo pa eda wonkoma epono so ye nananom a womo efa wononko etiti womo de womo fa yakayaka diemu ma edi abibiman adwene mu demti ma abibima yentimi enkentene ye ho enkonkan no wapeja asem no enra ene okoka ne waso kanyina ohawa ye famu ene atete omode ye famu wo mu ewu ye empo bra wo befa nonko bi efiri ha ede wo mu konna kwantimfi ye frɛ ye se ye nonkoton no se ye jai na wo mu ja wo mu akanyina group mu eso mu nkonkowuo saa ya yadie eyade bi ha dwene nti enra mampanyi keka ni nyina de kira UN Assembly no nene ene wo mokwakoto so aba ameno so so mampanyi guso a wo bo eye ne nuanum tiso bibiman achi ese wo bia momodin sa de we wo bagi atum na ya beka se anasa masaku batan no agi atum se sa transatlantic slave trade no eye bonefosem kese
etie nipa bone yankasa wudie ya wo mo ye editi nipa ne senti ebraso se wo mo a ede bibiman efa saa ayakayaka de no mu no wo mutimi pata bibiman wo se wo mutimi ye bibi ma bibiman yetimi nya adwene foforo ye sanse saa de no wo de ye fa mu no ama ya boto ama eniema pa ewo abibifo mu a wo se entie kitimi ma epie na etimi giwiase nyina no saa de ni nyina akashe mampanyi yentie ne nsem no ebi.
Despite what we've been through for centuries, our survival is a testament to that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, we vote on a historic resolution that will be another step in the journey of establishing truth. We stand united as Africans, whether on the continent or any part of the world, and link up with people of conscience around the world to seek truth and justice and restore the dignity and humanity of victims of the slave trade. This is a resolution of destiny. And I hope all of you will vote to establish truth so that together we can pass this historic resolution and finally acknowledge the full horrors of these transgressions against humanity of the approximately 15 million human beings who were enslaved.
Any His Excellency John Dramani Mahama United Nations womo Asia mo ekoso New York abrochimemo na wode to nuanom abibiman enim se wono ayen ho odi anim kofi nkokwa wodi anim nye we okoye bone na emom we nema papa ya wodi anim age ede abre abibiman ensemi nyina yen centre ni Salamat Kukwa Pencil enebo anobai.
Chief of Staff for Regular Zebra Kokasa Wajabo Kasebia. Ebibremu amai enumekuo ahodro ebedwekuo kase no a. Your friend West African Chamber of Commerce and Industry hyehyɛ ye ase. Na dwuma no woni trademark Africa ene bomu a womo hyehyɛ ye. Ase ene odi to dwa se ebesi nei. Ebibremu amamai entem adwadie no. Enko na nimpi die nanso Sauka bibrema mamai nyina ntem adwadie no ebom na de tu nsania ni na wo se wo kare ni yie dia bense wo hanchemu dunum kosi dun wotwe de yedi yenho yenho dwa ewo muniama ahodo bense wo hanchemu dunum kokosi ni dun wotwe so ene yedi yenho yenho dwa nanso so ba bibremu atoya amamu de oboni fa ne West Africa no a yentem adwadie no wo hanchemu du kokosi wo hanchemu du mienu bi na chesa ha no ewo fom pa na diama na ba sa bi eye ahyen a ye de bedi akwaniaba ebo ahodo ye de de dwatonde so wudu ye porto ahodo ba bi eniema ne kokodu ansa na abawuru obi mamu asade ehon hihye yesitie ene to dan so a sikasam emu achigina ya obi benya edi sa adwuma yi we senti wose aban famu die a ewo so oyeboa manyuma nkuma ene adantamu ni akese timeke ntene won ho na yedi yeho dwa wa bibrema toya amamu na ban beye die aka ne se won so wo sa achefa ewo mu no obeye won die edi aboa.
The Apprenticeship to Entrepreneur program, delivered in partnership with the Ghana Enterprise Agency and Gratis Foundation, is equipping our young people with practical skills for enterprise development.
Abza Wadaroma yesheshe Yera Julius Debra, Chief of Staff nene ena yesheshe ede mamu na ono ne kasa echino ofofo kasa ye eyotite ni President Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Stephanie Maizan de ono so ede tools to eni.
But we are looking at currency connectivity. That means because exchange rate is different from every country. But say me person me try Nigeria, me try Sierra Leone, me try Burkina Faso. I don't have to change my currency. You need to have a system. It's easier say and this my costs are safer and my costs are dollar. There should be a system make sure city and account me in the currency that it deserves. So the mechanism this particular one is the first of its kind or Ghana under this umbrella, the Federation of West African Chambers of Commerce. And we are looking the next summit is going to happen again somewhere in Sierra Leone or in Nigeria on discussion. It's not
President Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Stephanie Maizan Yensentreni Naomi Obenewa Amanebo.
Now, young for your ninchemo our University of Ghana Legon, what
or your professor of sociology, your friend Professor Kosia K. Dakwa, when they Casache Bank, I would be my Ganimum. Now, Nidia were day to drink and said, Debia Dama said, Yamasudia Cassia, more year the more month for say, Samoma Bessia, Nesso Brasum, said Bessiana, Momano, Momanetrasa, Nemu, quiet to say, a mana, Yankopon Adam Womo, wet me a beer womo enumano, Mobet me aboichi Adam, was Sansi a convener, had the man network for women's rights in Ghana. What the Sansom Wagina Kotu Jam, I were Benjamin Casa, who Jumedia Cassia Star Ghana Foundation penny for Moshe. Now what trust so at church him says ye Cassim, Bessiani dia ne ye persons or the Bessia, and ye Jumana wo ye Yama who quine, now with timidity same and answer would be on Qualpatemum. Now Biena would be a method of Bia Bessiano, Bank and one more Mawa, yet the NSS Hebe, Yama Bessiana, Mea Doma and Chem, now wait me as a wood Nelson, and was so one more year near Brosam, Bessian woman pana who sampa, Sikana medition dependence same, and ye Juma will protect pan what they quaquayan. Now first were ye Jumane say now, a Bessie engine, now a mouth for so one chain, etimi enya a so emphasom. Mamma Atraswakasa watches a brasom, say Ghana Maya, one year entrepreneurs, what timid Jenny, Eden and Sana Jenny and Cassam, a ye be the man who said, ye were more young for a monfas antitiemu, and to tell my pebet me abuamosem. I can't be a hot man, be a what to my dear, will bet me a wedia kahum, or boo hot my beer what chradia, when uncle yakan will bet me abuano, na a Jumana war yanum, were man for so one in Chang etimia son for so. Now will could drama to see a product a wayano, were bena who do be brena, na mempe we crana many bet me home. Professor Dakwa Casa watch the same, we your banner wood and then we yam, we see Janai pass up a so be a business yam, and was so what Tenassi ye, now we should shine a kama, and may you will say, that's it 5 years to come, when is Shema Pameyano, Braugusha Wayano so, now what J and San where Jumanti tea be a bit me abwa, na a Jumana what dear Babe would be Shemus, a bet me at Shemu ye, now for so then one Casa one Saka, my Ghana so, a bet me enya some for so, and some more the two Jan Yonko Tibian.
Make so omo ye edwuma me ne ketwa sika omori yem endorsion de ka say ye sika e de ye edwuma eno ye no kre ka say bia wo beji sika na na say utua no dorsion eno so ye no kre na mo na say adwen ho ne say obi tua sa sika na ase chesen e cheso onim se ne obeyi a obepe sika na ba be tua ana say edwuma na o ye no sika na oji ye no aboa ma wotumpon ama we nya mfaso bebre a ori san mfaso ni bi enia ekana odem ana me san kan so say we go school say we go share the pam and now go share 3 years and now go share send your aduane a omo church san man e so mo share this ana na ya nya adeko asese yes san ye mu a ebeboan.
Now, Profamanense one man na watch us and who be here said, well, man, why you way, and your man who drove be a yasha, well, my Ganamo, Yabema, ya crack on door, na ye near son, ye near Jaho, na de bia da made in Ghana products, and yaran yet me at talk, and to Ukota, dear with drama so. Now, say, where dear, a Ghana nina or Pamo ye, na ya could do no Pamo ye at a dear fair, TMC for my min Tobie, a banisasi, and then you may dear would know, and I will bone with the rodia chairman for my son, was sounds what. So ya watch lesson Ghana say nyoma na ye ya na mpepi na papa entinye Ghana paneja o kana me market gina Ghana was say ma wani na honom fa bi kwa amanfo amaso entide bia dan wo UK USA no so ade we de Ghana fo na ye yo ye Ghana ye duane ne entimeto bi edim wasini nyina ye kwan fa so betimi aboa yen na ne ye hwehwe se wo man no etimi abemu se ade amayen.
Omo ye niema sika omo de ye no dosho no me kan so fa ho se omo no ase adwen se nye be ya ye beto omo nyema nti ya ye wo Ghana krom de ne betimi ya afa ho a ye be boa na nkofo omo ye niema te se omo ye samna ye beto omo nyema no efi omo so no mtimenya mfaso mu hia me san so ka se ye free Ghana ye kwa manoni a nyema be ni be hia ama omombe so modle omomti amanoni be di edwano aboa mo mutima ni ye nti ehyen be na ede ko kwan ben na mo be fa so se no be ti afa ye ombetua nyema na mo de kono ka na nina no so mutua bibi mo ede ye nso so mo ma ebo no eka no ekofom na nkofo timi ye so mo se ne se me de bibi ma obi so mfa nko Nigeria mama me we da so se oduru ha o de be ko pepepe mfa so no so a be hwe no menya.
Professor Akosia Keda Kwawano HS Sociology at University of Ghana Sanso a convener Edman Network for Women's Rights in Ghana. Now no see na programs head that Wada Star Ghana Foundation anon Eunice Rahel Agbenyaji Kasa and watch the show. Emma Bank NDC Abansha Ghana for boss and Yamia Adumo de Bebano was see a bit me abwa ye papa pama Ghana ma ya yeshu sheti 2 pa ne sebesia ye di ra ye dwumemuno etimi abaso sa ade amayen.
We know that the Women's Development Bank, which is a key initiative of this government, if rolled out successfully, can transform how women on a large scale can access credit for their businesses. And so we ask and are looking forward to the full rollout of the Women's Development Bank, because we do believe that it can help address the challenge in access to finance for women businesses. We have the Office of the Registrar of Companies. When we're talking about women's businesses, we must also be talking about it in terms of how they can formalize.
And Mrs. Eunice Rahel Agbenyaji wano aye programs head at the Master Ghana Foundation. Sansom when you na Clinton akwesiamu akotro ya wode besum yetiefo.
Yentwa so e na yen consent from na say the my Ghana atadwe yate den ye boyafuru su hire wo say ye World Bank and wam se Ghana oh modam na say the nyame ayem adom daachefo wo Ministry of Foreign Affairs and wo matwomani e ba behwemu yi wo mo bema musika aye grant $20 million na motimi e de akwa kodua ntosi ye de say ya ni eje na bra agriculture economist World Bank Ghana office Dr. Ashwini Sebastian one sentry for twinko no di tu dwache mu say dacha ban edisuade hunu pi efa West Africa Food Systems Resilience Program ho a wo ma ye krado pa se wo mo ebetai o my Ghana echi no aboa yen na se ntosi ya wo ma hunu se Ghana ya yekoboki na ekokofa bi enso ye wonsase yebetimi adua bi no ebia wo msu se sikasem wa yede ama yentini yentimi enua entosi ni bi nti wo mo bere sikapudo $20 million na yetimi ede akwakoye ho adwuma na aboa yen enti wo mo guso a enche wo ne wo mo ye ntosi ho adwuma enkabomuko ebesi hu konwa na wo mo ede ho nkomo wo de chechiremu ebai ene wo chese womo edu womo ani esiso ahwe ye womo eyeye entosifo ni ade no ya womo ka ho abom ayenka bomuko no womo ehweso womo betimi no womo din kasesie na womo timenya asase papa womo nya baabi a ensuo ho nye den na afenso no ewiemu ebobre no womo ahwese eye papa mu na womo ahyase etimi adua ntosia yemfe ho entoso se da biara da je ekobokina fo ho ne akwakọ pentosia boman mu yankase ye bedua ye de na mponyame ye yadomo a yetimi de bia kwa amanone akwakoton na womo echiremu se West Africa Food Systems Resilience Program no yenhwehwe de sonko a aba womo ebeboa ama no ba yedua etimi akọ na nim titu kra ne sempo ye wo ope ebre emu na Dr. Sebastian aside to dwabie no chese so womo de hyepa egu akwan mu na womo mani ekuni ya womo eye no ho a oh entozi ho problem ya etete wo my Ghana no ebetwam sa ado no wo de tudwa no kiremu say World Bank womo civil society organizations womo guso a etwetwe enkomo ahwe se enuane eho enkwa atwe esan saa na monto yi enti na eniama hodo bekoyie ede ama enti wo mo hye mo kese ase ye koso enkraha ena wo de sansemi ekotodwa.
Just the pilot attracted a lot of attention, and we're now getting financing from the Dutch government that we're trying to bring in, Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, because they also are big proponents of the FSRP program in general.
We have been able to leverage that small grant to get a $20 million grant for tomato interventions in Ghana from the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And so we are in the phase of designing that intervention. We will reach out to the Tomato Association more, because we've been having some debates about location and trying to cluster the interventions.
agricultural economist ya World Bank Ghana office Dr. Ashewini R. Sebastian. Now we national president of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana no yera we pay a wall ado ono so de kokobo ma Ghana say ade we ya ehunu no fo sa no ebetimi amomen yakọ aduanesemu ahohiahia mu pa.
The agriculture sector is on the brink of a heightened food security crisis, and the sooner we act pragmatically, the better. The tomato farmers within the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana are ready and available to work with government in this regard. Within this period, government should quickly set up an emergency strategic response plan together with stakeholders to address the looming shortage of tomatoes in the event that engagements with the Burkina Faso authorities prove futile. In the medium term, government must establish more land banks, increase land availability at irrigation sites, and enroll and empower additional farmers for tomato production.
Abusiafo ani awoti ye national president of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana no yewra wepe awal adugwala ensemi nyina yensentwe ni Clinton Akwasi Amoako enebo anomaye
na awal kasa yi ensi hape ono ene otitene oda Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana ano waso osraban say na anu asemu efri Burkina Faso ba ya Burkina Faso say yentimi ma mefa entosi no anu ti yetutu hwana mo no yenhwe ne entutu ne yie pa wapia awal adugwala any peace news nkasa homu no wachechem de achese animanimu yeyi e wose yehwe ne etoto na mo nhehye ne ma ebema entosi honye den e wo my Ghana mu anya sa atama behye Nigeria mu odi amane say e wose woni awanu du brunu e wo ntosi adwadie ene mu abrabo ho no wo mu efiri ntotoya ne nkitahodie ase na afenso kasapa kwan a yebetimi afaso na amamantam nkitahodie de efere diplomatic effort no yetimi akeka sie ne yie na aboa amade ababia ne de nam kwan mu ene de wo ho no emu akwansidie ne ye firi ho na entosi ho adwadie ene sie benya bie e de abo ye ho akonhoma no yetimi aye ne yie Wadi nsemi tuja isana nsen entosi ho nsankayam a epiepie dwa ene wachechemu se yakasa yi wase abeye bibia wose nuane ne kuaye asoye ne sore waka na obo aboso agina woni a eye mfuo ewo Ghana ha sei titiru womo no womo edua enobaye ehye Peasant Farmers Association ane enguaku ahodo atete sei a womo botaya ne se yebenya aduane dodo wo mamu adie no wo sa ban egina saa so yesu bom chidom ane yetimi adua ntosi ne dodo ne yetimi anya bi atiedi.
Government should act fast before things get out of hand, because if the ban continues, what it means is that we're going to have a gap in terms of tomato supply. So we expect that government will act fast, and then by engaging all stakeholders for us to look at the short, medium, and long-term solution. Of course, in the short term, we require government for us to look at the tomato enclave, the tomato growing areas, and then we try to support them in terms of improved seedlings, in terms of pumping machine, construction of some canals for them to have access to water. Medium term, we're looking at rehabilitating the existing irrigation dams. In the long term, we should be constructing more. At least we should have an irrigation dam in every region to ensure that we are able to produce enough in the dry season for the supply in the market.
Na wamanu so hasabre ye wo so mafrase sekuo a wo mo fa adwene kwan ye befa so a ye betutu anamona atuatua ntokrontokron sabaye a entosi ho meye din bebre emfa emma yen afei wachechiremu egita ho a wo ne aban edie ene baabi o betimi adi kaso bom yi a ebeboa ame atuatua ntokro no a enyo how pii no so ho.
We spoke to them, those who are doing land clearing, for us to look at expanding the farm. So we will expand the farms, and then, like I said, where we require support, government could come in with improved seedlings and fertilizer and other agrochemicals that the farmers may require. But we on our own, this is an opportunity for us to expand production. And of course, we'll also expect the market linkages, which is very important. Now we have to sit down with government to also discuss how they will be able to connect us to the various markets. We don't want a situation where we produce and then there's no demand for it. That is, if the ban is to hold, obviously that gap which will be created by the ban, Ghanaian farmers have to fill the gap.
Onipa yɛte ka sɛ yi national president Emma Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana wapia awal aduguala na yɛnsɛntwerɛni Esther Owusua Labi ɛna ne di nkɔmmɔ yi. Na watwe we mu ɛna nsɛm bi pie yɛ wɔ man Ghana montene so ne akwaba na afei ato ayem hyehye atama ahye o da na ɛkɔsoe echire kwa yɛte ho nsɛm asiom ɛyɛ artificial intelligence dwumedie na video no kura na ɛnya no kura ne nyina ne sɛm wodi wani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ accident and emergency center Kolebu Abanya Osabia sɛ ya yɛwunso amanfo yɛ a wɔn yɛ ayaafo no obi wɔn ma wada fam na drip si ne so obi so deɛ plastic chair no wɔtim drip kura ne nsɛm yɛ akyɛse yɛ hwɛ amanfo na sɛ ne ɛhwɛsi abɔ apin so ntino na amanfo bisa sɛ den na ɛkɔ so empower he Ghana sɛ yɛhyɛ aseɛ edi nkɔmɔ na yɛhyɛ aseɛ so adeɛ no yɛwɔ sɛ bi a yɛgu so a yɛtwa yɛfrɛ no Nobel syndrome nipa ne duru hɔ no ma ne edi ka kura si hu dada enti wɔ yɛafo no wɔda hyɛn so wɔbɛwuo so wɔbɛɛdɛn no nyaade kwan bia so mpanifo so wɔn fa ho nanso ne yɛ kasa deɛ asɔyɛ a wɔhyɛ ɔmɛ yɛ apɔmɔden wɔn nsɛm so abɔ amane a wɔkyɛ sisi a nyame yɛ adom a wɔde system foforɔ bi de bɛtumi aboa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a saa Nobel syndrome na yɛaka ka amanfo de ayɛ nnwom no ne nyina bɛtumi abrɛ na se na afem wɔhyɛ kɛseɛ pɛmpɛpi no yɛde to emergency care service so wɔ ma yi mu yɛtumi ate so kura nea wɔkasa de ma ministry ɛyɛ Tony Goodman wɔde sansɛm wɔ nyina to dwabra na wɔne peace kaseɛbɔ edi nkɔmɔ no wɔkyɛ so system no kura yɛka ho asɛm nyame ayɛ adom command center ne yɛ baako wɔn ayɛ ndada na anoada ɛna mpanifo yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ yɛ a wɔtumi hwɛ pa ho ntoma na ɛno sɛ ɛba bɛboa dwumadie no a yɛdi kan de ato dwa dada no wɔkyerɛ sɛ system no sɛ ɛbɛhwɛ hunu so Ghana sɛ mantam du nsia ne ɛwɔ a sɛ wɔman ayaresabea bia no bɛs anaasɛ mpa hodoro wɔ mu enti ɛkwaba ne sɛ nipa bi yare emergency bi na esie ne yɛde wato ambulance mu anaasɛ ɛhyɛ mu ɛkɔ hwipa se a ne yɛdi kan frɛfrɛ yɛ kyɛke ɛyɛ abɛɛfo system ti platform ne yɛ kyɛke so a ne ɛho so bi a 37 mpa bɛsɛ miɛnsa da hɔ nom kwa obi ana so na nipa ne yɛde wo kɔ watoa so yɛ wɔkyɛ sɛ system foforɔ yɛ ɛka ho asɛm wɔde kɔ akɔhyɛ Ghana ambulance service mu sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnkɔkyɛre na afei nipa ne ba ne sɛ putupura asɛm bi esi a yɛnya ato nsa frɛ ambulance fo wɔn ba pɛ ne yɛnim so ayaresabea wɔ na mpawa a yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ ne yɛne wo akɔ wɔse saa sa na kane ne yɛte ho nsɛm Nobel syndrome no yɛba bɛyie firi hɔnom sɛ ɔman
ya launch center bi ɛwɔ friend Fanta Ghana Health Service coordinate bed command center ya launch the only thing I can to code the bed or say you code the beds na egu sa platform no so say the bear at the end of the day no be who say empower her empower her so that the ambulance will be equal the ambulance will know that a hand empower to yanko her na say yanko another hospital so these are strategy you know your partners are discussing your person your source are the ano
enti emu ho nana yenua ba sika yi wo bisa Tony Goodman so sisi amusi dwumadie no modi ka pa ho ntoma da ben na be hya asie se eye dwuma no ye odi to dwane
yeah na it be so you know we are trying to complete them and make sure say all these ones also come on board. In Kolebu we have given about 200 beds to augment more the data no into no be boa ama isa issue of no bed ebe conform because the number of hospital no is see dia e wo ho no na e wo say the manage no na ye
nia wakasa de maso ya wo show me ya pomode won sam so yewura Tony Goodman sansam we sika yim ena de besum yen
Health Facilities Regulatory Agency etwanitia from Hefra womo de kokobo ama apomudin nwumaku ahodo ya ewo man mu a womo license etwam na womo nye womo adwene ese womo beko na womo akoye foforo na womo tibidi aye adwuma se wo ye adwuma na o license ewu a ewo se wutu anamon bia ese fata ese wobehwe na watimi anya license ya eye papa na watimi ede aye adwuma se ne ebeya ekoba se mpanyifo bepie wo so wurawa na ankofo how ama enti opanyina ono ene hwe nipa ntem kitahudie so ema Hefra era Christabel Aram no ho en wodi nkyeremo eba se ensan se ebinom license wo ebi nsusu eye adwuma wo mu ni license ntino eya na edema hefra se wo betumi ehunu se apomudi adwuma ko wei enipa wa form no wo mu ye adwuma no wo mu se fata wo mu aben wo magentetiye anase mpo no enwumayefo no wo mu aben wa adwuma no mu ana emfidie awodo de ye adwuma no ese fata so de se emfidie no na eye adwuma ene niam awodo pi titu enhyehyɛ ya awodo a wo mu de egu akwa mu sapomde enwuma ko nyina wo mu enhwɛ so emfa nya adwuma no ni nyina eye niam bi asa wo license ne nye anasa wo ye adwuma na wo nye license ya eden ema hefra so wo betimi awura mu na wo mahunu niam a ewom ne sent na ekame ese wonni sa nipa anasa wo sa adwuma ko a wo de wonni license ya wo ye adwuma no wo de nipa nkwa na eto asani mu wo kyekire mu ene wo kyese se wo mu antene wo mu anhwe na wo mantimi antenetene apomdi nwuma ko nyina ama wo mantimi eni hyehyeye ampanyifo de agu akwan mu so a ebeye den pa se wo mu adwuma ye no hefra embema awia abom na obi ehunu se bia adwuma somasi anasa adwuma ko wo ya apomdi adwuma ko wo ye no enema mu da ho fan.
Once you are not under regulation, we don't know what is going on in your facility. You mean say nkofona woni omo ye juma facility no, omo kita the required qualifications ana. You mean say equipment that we use your facility no, omo ready ye ana. You mean say standards are was a maintain your facility no, whether o ye eno ana. Your facility no bit me look shine, a bit me look glamour kama. But then yebe kumuno na ebia doctor na woni eye juma na doctor na fa no also only juma no na onye certified doctor by a medical and dental council. Once they don't have a HEFA license no, it's a cause of worry. You should actually let HEFA know. But for those operating with expired license no, most of them because we have that data no, we are going after them.
Na madam no SID to dwa no kyeremo se wo mo kopie mu apoe mantamu na esanse apomdi nwuma kwa hodo bia wo hono mo wo mo ankentene wo mo anya adwuma yanfo mo hyehye yanwu akwa mu wo mo license ho nsem bebre nti no wo mo atum makomako edubako emu twetwere bam wo mo enye mo enye adwuma wo mo kyese wei ehyase afie twa mu no na wei wo mo boabo wo mo ho no mo do mo ni ache fra mantamu nti fra mantamu fo mo mo aboso na mo ntwe hefra wo mo ba.
I started crowd with guitar crack. I had a call Ashanti regional. I had a call Western. I had a call Western North. In fact, we've been to about 7 regions this year. And you know, and it is not there. It is ongoing. In the other regions, I think you're next to quite a Volta region. You have the in you know, every region, because we were clamping down on all unauthorized facilities in Ghana because they pose as a risk to the unsuspecting public. And say for apomodin sem and bocha chakra because of the car wope. They're the empty. And you know, wow, you so when you authorize that we are doing something wrong with you. The whole Ghana yeba. Into your next of your voter region yeba hopa.
Na ne kwakra mu na Madam Christabel Eiram Nuhoho esa dia to dwa chemu se hefra brano wo mo ye ncheche dwumadi sonko edema apomdi nwuma yefui se ne ebe ya enhyehyeye ne ade a wo mo de egu akwa mu no wo mbetimi ahunu na wo mo de aye adwuma.
Why the mom say training my you come na pom na ya training on your requirements on why I was keep minimum standards our facility. I would see me boss or catch them say at every point in time be a bit na your patient, including on one kata campo, a better patient at a point. If you are facility no kufuridia. Na say you na kwan so I will call baby was available nanton and I baby two or hono ma facility number wa shi wa kono. Almost found back kufuridia hospital. I have available nanton no, I was said, you ensure say facilities are ye juma wom and facilities are the be a say ye juma no. Omo operate with their standards because at every point no be able to know a patient.
Ene ya wuti ye head of public relations the ma Health Facilities Regulatory Agency HIFRA Christabel Aram Nuhuhu Caleb Kojo Adey and Ebuansemiano Ebai.
Yada so ejina apomuden ensemu na opani onyama nsedi nkita homa apomuden ejuma ema apomuden aseye mechire Ministry of Health eye Owura Tony Goodman ade atodwa sa ban tutu na mona hodo bi ewa apomuden aseye no mu a ebi ene se wo ba beboa ma mensa ya asabia hodo no agina brane enema wo mu hia ombetimi de adwuma apomuden adwuma ye fo ye be wo ho no mo asom asetremu akade ya asabia hodo no hia ene de tetete se nyina na aboa ama wo som no atimi agina yie na omanfo etwa wani do wo yare kokopie ho a anyesage se ebu akire do kokesiem no wo krokesiem ananso gi se ebu akire do komantama ya asabia ananso ya asabia kesie bia mu ansa ene atimi aboa wo se besim ne yeda so wo haw e wo mensa ya asabia no wa akade a wo mu hia ombetimi ede abobra ehom enunti ana mpanifo tutu na mo wese ya wo hwese akande ne nimde ne adwumayefo a wo sai yetimi ehyemu den na egina yie na boa ma mensa pomudin egina kama no aban afa ne sai ya asemhia e wo se etu ho na mo putupuru ya.
The district hospitals, other hospitals must be strengthened. The main thing that we are training for to go to those areas. Specialist doctors are starting a crash program in the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. 5 nursing training schools, and so training nurses in critical care and emergency care and other areas. These are Myanmar to make sure the hospitals are in one district in other areas. So, Akan so, the next thing is near friend or the logistics, the panel or the logistics back on the equipment be or the bed, what they can and or the bed equipment and neck any panini why with or semi panel training and so the equipment account.
Na wamanu aso eba anesefo ye wo mensa ya asabia mu nu a wo se ye ka sai mpo de afrase dada ye de afim wantete ye ka wo ho sebe ya wo nimde no emu betimi api na sompa wo betimi ede asomoman ma na Owura Tony Goodman se ye wo haw wo honum firi nanu a enye nne asem yi na se enfrase atu wana mo enne yi a ebekoso aba beye ohawa bebare yinkom enu nti na wo mu tutu sa na mo yi epese wo mu pagem ma mensa ya asabia no ejina brane.
You are starting a launching center. You are training on medical officers. So you are starting. The new as a nurse for the forms no one nurse for where your nurse for more system no diga. Obona your person your mom additional 1 year training. Now almost starting a year. Where your problem I want diga. And can start this and your mana nena. I'm not sure so we have the situation and the woman. Problem no you intimate answer no afraid and ya pen the stable ya boy homo dey say
Onipa yete ne kasai eye Owura Tony Goodman wono ne di enkita hoanim ema oman apomuden aseye mechire Ministry of Health yensen training Jessica Erama Frimpong ene tronsem yi ebaye na no ena wo manfo bi sha ase wo mo kasa wo mo twere wo mo se once more di to dwa nyina ne se adwuma ni o man Ghana mu wo mo bre pa e bi kire se pa se wo kosua pon kese mu akwaje ntitie wie na afa obeba no adwuma ni ho abenya bia ye de ha adwene na msum ye nyane ntie se bra Ghana Mampene Excellency John Dramani Mama Nanu Adam what the state of the nation address to dwa February mu no kasa so 2025 wo hemu a first quarter kosi third quarter ne hye ma power yenti ejuma 1 million eda honom edema Ghana fo ayenye bi aye mampani kasa wie pena dom kuma ne pie nom sei mampani wedi ania wo kan nokura ni mu ya to yabo ahwehwe mpa na nia wo kan de sebe nya de kwan bia so esisi so wiye no si nchen a na nu na so ya wo show me ye fisem so si oye panipa wo be ye adwuma wo security agencies ni emu wo hwe nipa ekọ pa vouchers wo moto ye 220 Ghana cedis ya enipa no eye 500,000 Ghana this year mebunu nko a wo mo pay adwuma ye enono ewie echi no slot e da ho no de mo 5,000 mampani kura no kasa no wo che so yentum na enya ne 10,000 sane be ya mebunu no wani esu nyina no wani nkoye hancho na se ne sitienti na peace kase boy ye kwa amano so na ye ne pani a wabene wapade mu nsemu ye wuraboachi yi adomamponsa akwa akodi nkomo na ye bisa ne sene ansam no sitie so awie su yapon na wonye adwuma nya de empepi ne ha adwene pa ye rawie yakwa ba wo
ye wa mejuso
apon boko
adom no mo so
anyame adom ne mpaibo obi a ho ye ofia ha Mampeni kasa no waka bibi kire omanfo se edwuma 1 million na NDC ababetena so waye nhihye omanfo ensetimi aka eja wabene wapade mu nsem ntini aba wona so aye bisa se eye edwuma ben sa na keka bom kwa 1 million na se edwuma na ye ka no eye 1 year tene mu da na se bia 1 year ye kakra nche wode beto ho
na medasi na ichia mo tie fo na zo wie and the woman said, "Oh, my penny figure there. Say, be another from you." His son said, "Oh, my penny, oh, be a what paper, Dr. Idrisu Alasan. I don't know where, good body and the idea now. No, not some of all kind of say. A free first quarter 2025. This is third quarter 2025. A move from 13.09 million to 13.42 million. So Kampumwa is 330,000 persons. So, in the Mijis, we are all true speech. I'm the one to in a mark of my penny. And for me, because there are two sources here, and I said, Piano is here. If you know, my Canadian, I'm saying, the better one you have your share, Dr. Idris Piano. No, I'm saying, the bit me there.
Yedase, pa, young Fanton Chena, yen shay. Na edwuma na nkasa de nipa wo ya applicant na eja wo mun saka nkrata ni biso yenya security agencies ne yebeye edwuma wo mum 500,000 ewi echi no slot eda honom 5,000 mampanisi empeje mu kompemu du no eno no so hu ne sen wo hwe security agency edwuma na eda ho ne wo manfo yankasa ye wo manfo ye wo mamu a enswa dodo
ne tin say yeah, can say here. Mijidi say what the Dr. Atofort in some Akan and there. There's a background bubbles here, the Tia, Najuma of Walker. It is not better so muscle, a cost will be no me as well as everything. Well, this is a year from about 2023, basically, unemployment rate, is about 14.7. I was so far. And so because I was and no one now they are funny panel there. Better than what you are. So, Nemo, Midday say, Uncle ye. Say, our processes now, almost the funny panel. Only in here, when you are back, maybe a banner, sometimes we go to the MPP message. Yeah, kind of there. Obi only you my idea. Won't come for Genetica. It never think of some processes, you know. Almost chilly. Because on your first phase near Jessica, near the artisan, near your second phase, and also near Jessica. Maybe a couple of 7,000, wouldn't go for 5,000. If they come here 7,000 and you know, but you and can hardly. So, no, Mijis and the idea of how you buy every year. If I do almost you with the canoe, and then for fast and buy. It is a quiet give me a baby beauty. Me and you the second. I said, so Jackie, a quiet, 7 every moment. Mingin is on bears, I didn't you. Son of the baby you are. Be a yenisa. Let him. Because they are barefoot council. Obey me for computers up, baby. I won't have you movie. And she made me a select to Pepe. So, It is very sensitive towards Omnia Jumano. Even when you Jumaya, we don't go for 220 feet, Emerald, or Fanaway. It is a vicious answer to it.
But one crown say, inti sisi and nipa yam for me. One more quiet day. And no minor general.
Nina say, oh, you're very busy synergy with Profo. Yet they say here, you're beautiful, who don't start teaching free education in prayer by here. Can allow more worshiping. Now, almost you are on the Boy University. This is Ministry of Employment. This is Ministry of Trade. This is Ministry Highways. Ministry of Highways, Roads and Highways. The only in Palado Dua, I fear you be coming. Almost very secure. Abaliba market. What the men call, what they call Labor Department. Officer of the Labor Department. But I have a year already. Mayor, would you for senior high, Yamfa University was what the starting point, Papa. Who bet me a statement, but I don't do almost every school. They would say in the humanities, they would say in the human resources, they would say in the engineering. Oh, no, yeah, near man, here and the but as I said, department, if I don't do almost university, about almost qualifications that you get to me to Grand son of national service problem. If I was Pania, now we need planner over. Now the wolf, Palano for school, no one of the books are there. For your car, any your system be, oh, what? You and 4 boy, yeah. Anka, you didn't track employment and unemployment situation. Ghana Labor Market Information System. Because for Labor Department, who is on there, yes, I did not get yet mapping. And oh, it's a say, Subani. Now you to be here, baby, I should say, if we have to be about accidentally. So, mammy, the papa warrior, almost in 2 years, about back. 2 years, about a plan. Almost we have our plan. Not about to see papa, no going to no problem. Almost around no more a jagumzan, a banner for Paranopra, a deep Friday. It is here we can say what here. She said. Then she says to the Lipanay. We are now here, and a mount good results. If you want to see anything, me and 2 minutes are.
But who cry a woman now? Ye can't have some crying say. And you find that ye tackles our problem way if you how way you find a yes so and we free. Among 5 drinks, and say, who call Siapon moi. Ya na courses ni bi wo honoma wo wie na wo ba into the market a wo nse dan hu ejuma poti a wo de yentinka yen chance yen takan fi honom na ye ma courses a nipa ni wie a wo betimi enya so ejuma aye so enya ejuma no kro no ankasa betimi a start bibi na wo mine policy etimi abo na chidom menim se woni sa for ya adwen a
this is a problem on pa ne se universities no almost so as a summer show. They are going to push and pull. It's no, or no, funny panel. Now, what to me, Anya internally generated funds. Now, or the church and only a macacaka. Because I buy and sponsor investment fully. Send your home and canino. Yeah, you go university, no need to yari. It be as many beside me when I say, yeah, I always say, His Excellency. John Mahama, I didn't call for me. You bring any of the cool school, any of the time, them, any of the old hall. Yeah, it free. Yeah, BBR free. I didn't see, and I ain't time. Yes, you don't mean my own woman, you know, I'm so many free, maybe. Then, yeah, me almost So, as I see a sister, a fire for the name. Send your working. Sir, Ubikoye, Ghana. Archaeologists saying in a year in the next 3 years. And however, in the next 4 years. And one see a Canadian training archaeologists. University also. University of Ghana, Yamamukota, archaeology, won't be for more than 20. Won't be for more than 100. Won't be for. If you wouldn't, you probably won't be. Now, dear Yajima. Now, you have to do a job in a classroom by 200. Let's not go to me or to me market script no cry. That's the system. Now, the school admission, you're linking it to the national development of the country. So, it is engineers, the brain here. That is where the focus must go. The anti-humanities only at the anti-so kakakaka. So, now, a banner at the detention member system in the beginning, but you might have 5 years, 10 years, was a funny level. Nothing, you're quitting. A bit of a bit but in the meantime, dear, as you say, you Jim Colani be Bremomi humanities near there, a human war, nay, how mine. So, this is in Colaya, we are internet fraud in your idea. Be Bremo, baby, I don't know. What can invest in where IT, where we, Nana, you more be when you my head, and you'll be the bar, no assume noise. The idea is the national way must change. The whole educational structure system must change and look for a more positive and progressive way. In between they addressing a need. Oh, because the comedy 1 year going to be an ability. Obi how man could go down. Is a more. Obi how man about pity or this is a fool. So, sadness economy. Economy, many about. You bet bread in the beginning, but at the end of the day, even your results.
Mira, you better say any wadaja when you are dear my. Yera Buachi Yadom and Ponsa were no labor expert to be a wabene, and war party one Samson your koya, Yanin Codim Como, Yedina so, na ye train Husima, ye ban some waka, a bet so dear mamma in Cobebia.
When you want to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. Don't be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint with champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. Don't be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint with champion.
Comes in so many flavors. Chicken flavor, jollof flavor, beef flavor, spaghetti flavor, goat flavor, ginger, onion, garlic flavor, stew flavor. How do that be the best you ever found?
Aljuda seasoning powder. It's a secret filabio.
Aljuda spices mumaga jiankasa. Good one friend 0544 335070.
So wakoma ho hyehyew ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a e de na se woye na se woyam so atim so e
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt e kira kwan entem ehwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo de agum
wo be hu se ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonu mu a ho beto na mum edi na anu na ho nto wo a ko hu doctor.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. Don't be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint with champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. Don't be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint with champion.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Abusiafo akasebo no esia kenkanfo awie wote yenka eyemme mame biama kwafo menen
Mama ya Kunedu ena.
Ohene wa kase wa hene yadi aseda ema MTN sisi afon sa ba no wo asesem e ba tokro bia na ho anu nti na MTN isem wo ho a yade etwen wom ofa wo phone si a na wabo ahyem ebia App Store na sa Play Store na my MTN app no mesene ye enye den kra ne ehia na se busua owo data na se internet kakra e wo phone so connect ya na wire ne sa pepepe dia mamem enti wo boa e be download my MTN app no na wo de wonse mia so etwa no kakra bi a e be bisa nsemfo kakra bi enu gina se number wo pese wo use e wo sa phone no so na wo body ahyem na ya ma code bi no so bebo senya nka phone ni kura na se physical sim hyemu a wotimi de send messages eyekọ bibia saa enti phone no kura watimi de ye adwuma bia pese wode ye nti wo fia obekọ seamless ene ewia no abo anu nti wo pe bibia wode ofa amene kakra na ano na mekire ba time bi sem saa ice cream ni sugar na dawson esi ani say this way chocolate drink no nya obehia ye nsuohie ane eno ye kana anopa but eba na ewia ni say ya obetimi aye this way ni bi na wo di ahye fridge mo na wo di duawa aha na ya na mpepe no ye cross ye di twies na di ahyem ice cream no enti ewia betimi di ama nkwada na di enu se sugar level ni shrom sanya nka wonum tea sitian za pepepe na wo so be ye di ama abofra na bebo na pomoden ho ban pani utimi eta free bi mani koyem this way same nia wo hia ye nso ahye na ewia de wunya ni ayesa ice cubes ana ya na ekoye pa ya dam nyina ase ama mo ani team